I'm good.
Good. I'm ready for a drink.
So am I. I think it's time for GardenRant cocktail hour.
Okay, let's do it. What are we drinking?
Okay, today I have a gin drink. You like gin, right?
Oh yes, I'm a gin drinker. Yeah.
So this is a honey lavender martini. It's like, well, I still have a garden left. This is a way I can still, you can use stuff that's still growing in it before,
Right.
everything dies.
Yeah.
So, and it's a drink that I adapted from this restaurant in my neighborhood that makes these. They sort of invented these. Yeah.
Oh,
And the main thing with this drink and a lot of other drinks, to make them really taste good and not taste too sweet or too artificial or too chemically, is to make your own simple syrup.
Okay.
And this one uses honey lavender simple syrup, and I just mixed actual sugar and honey together, boiled it with water, about 2-to-1 proportions, with the larger proportion being water. I don't like things to be too sweet.
Right, right.
And then you boil it until it's dissolved, and then you throw your lavender in there and just let it steep for about, like an hour or something, not too long, because it'll get acrid, a lot is not good in this case, with a lot of,
Right.
it's a delicate flavor.
Not better necessarily.
Yeah. So first you make that.
Okay.
Then you can build your drink.
All
I'm using this really nice botanical gin
Oh.
called Divine, and it's wonderful. It's distilled from French grape vines, I think, or grape leaves, and then all these, like, 11 different botanicals are added to it, including, juniper, coriander, the ones you'd expect and some you wouldn't expect, and it's beautiful.
So we're doing what?
Well, I take, like, say, 1.5 parts gin.
Yeah, keep going with the gin. I like that.
And, well, yeah, you want, it needs to taste like a drink, right?
Right.
So, and then about 1 part of this syrup, because it's not too sweet, so I can, and then to sort of really give it some oomph, you add fresh squeezed lemon juice.
Good. Nice. I like that.
And I add a lot of that.
All right.
That really brightens it.
Yes.
And, really fresh.
Right.
And then shake it up.
Shake it well. Good.
Pour it into a lovely glass, because that's really important.
Yes.
And then this is a special thing. Now this is kind of a semi-rant too, because
Okay.
to garnish this, I went out and bought these so-called icicle pansies.
Huh.
Pansies only flourish here in May, and then it gets too hot.
Oh,
Well, now the whole marketing is that they sell you pansies at the end of the season,
Uh-huh.
telling you that these pansies will, you can keep them in the ground, plant them in October or whatever, and enjoy them. They call them icicle winter pansies. It's just ridiculous. I mean, when it's winter, forget it. There's no pansies out there. There's nothing, but anyways.
Right.
And then they're supposed to come again in the spring, which is also ridiculous. It's, but here they are.
There they are. Nice. Okay.
So you just take this nice yellow one. I think this will match the drink, I guess.
Oh, is this going in the drink?
Yeah. So
Oh,
you
okay.
take it, see, it's got a stem, and so you can insert it into the middle of the lemon.
Oh. Oh, that looks very nice.
Yeah. And then
Elegant.
take it and float it in your drink. I'm going to try to show this. There you go.
Lovely.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. And
drink. Well, cheers.
it's delicious.
It
very
looks
good.
Well,
What are you having?
You told me to make lavender simple syrup, and yet I did not. But I do have these lavender sodas that I've been drinking. So this is called like a dry soda, so it's not super sweet. I'll show you what they look like in the store. They come in these little cartons.
Oh,
like
nice.
this. And they do cucumber and lavender and rhubarb, kind of weird flavors like that. So
That
I
sounds
just
great.
thought I would, so that I could join you in a drink, that I would do a little gin and tonic. So I'm just going to, pour me some gin in there and then do lavender soda instead of tonic. And I have a tiny bit of pitiful lavender from my garden still.
Oh, that looks better than mine.
Yeah, well, it is, it's almost October, but anyway, I've got a little bit there. And I think you're right, a squeeze of lemon to kind of brighten it up. So there's my lavender G&T. So cheers.
Cheers to you.
Oh, that is really good.
Well, there's special tonics, too. I have this tonic. I haven't used it yet. Q tonic.
Oh, yeah.
It's superior, and it's made from hand-picked Peruvian quinine.
Yes.
And it's sweetened with agave. And they use the method champenoise to carbonate it.
I did not know that. That's very fancy.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yes. So we had a very interesting comment on GardenRant this week.
I think I saw it. Didn't you get a comment from George Ball?
Yes.
Admonishing you?
Yes.
For using, the horrible, horrible, bad, naughty word? Shitty?
I said shitty. And so, is this the George Ball, like a ball, of burpee? Like,
I think it's the same. I think it's the same guy. I think it's that guy because he's a blogger too. I do. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I was just like, I'm 41 years old, and it's my blog, and there are still grown-ups telling me to watch my language. That was wild.
No, it's ridiculous. Blogs are known for using just the foulest language imaginable, and the only, like gardening blogs don't. I imagine probably quilting blogs and, the craft ones.
Quilting blogs, those foul-mouthed quilters.
I know. But the mommy bloggers are just swear all the time, say horrible things.
The mommies?
I mean, that's the whole point. It's an outlet for them so they can swear and curse about their husbands and their kids and all that. I hope none of them are watching. But, yes.
Well,
I say to George Ball, Papa don't preach. It's like, you can just do what you want on your blog and don't tell us what we can do on our blog. I mean, I don't think that we, fill our posts with all kinds of horrible language. I don't think really any, once in a while to say the word shitty, I think we can do it.
Especially on a garden blog. I mean, if you can use the word shit on any sort of blog, it should be a garden blog.
It stands for the building block of everything that we do.
It's the stuff of life.
Nothing happens without it.
Right. Yes.
Whether it's worms or, their manure or horse manure or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
So. Well,
I saw your hyacinth giveaway today.
Yes.
Yeah, you're such a hyacinth slut. See, there's another dirty word.
Well, some people are entering to win, but they're saying I hate hyacinths. Well, they're not going to win.
No.
Because the prize is hyacinths. I'm sorry. That's the prize. Why would I ask Old House Gardens to send a plant to someone, a plant that they hate? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So they should have rethought their comments a little bit if they really wanted the hyacinths. But I think a lot of people are really anxious to get them. I love a bulb giveaway. I love to enable people to plant bulbs. Once I was given a whole huge sample of bulbs for some reason. I don't even know why. And I sent it to a lot of our readers because just to get everybody to start, planting more bulbs. Mm-hmm. I just like for me, it's a whole act of buying them and planting them and putting them in pots and everything. And it doesn't even bother me if some of them don't come up or whatever.
Yeah.
They're for their own sake.
Right. Well, especially with your winter, you want to grow hyacinths indoors all winter long.
It's just this little sphere of potential.
Yes.
It's perfect. It has
it gives you hope that the buffalo
thing.
winter is survivable, that you will get through it. Yes. All right. Well, I'm in favor of that.
Okay, well, plant some bulbs then.
I will. I will. All right, this was fun. Well, cheers.
Till the next time.
Till
Cheers.
the next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.